welcome to StoryTime with Uncle Bill, and today's story is how my black friend saved my ass in federal prison. You get a head cook job in the prison is kind of like a big deal because you're the dude has to do, you have to follow the menu. So you have to make that meal and prep for the meal before, and then you delegate all the duties and stuff. And that gives you access to the whole kitchen. So like, if you can get cool with the guards, you can eat pretty much what you want. And first time I was locked up, I just wanted to be in the dish room. It's a hard job to get because nobody's gonna let it go. You might find various jobs in the kitchen, but the head cook job is one of the very few ones you could just pop into. And there was a dude named Heron that was the head. He was the head cook, and I already knew I wanted to be on the kitchen, so I used to work for free. I worked out I mowed grass out on the air base and picked up trash and blew leaves and stuff. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to work in the kitchen. And so he said he would try to get me on. You know, you just got to wait for an opening. And I was like, that's cool. So I would go in there, and then plus he would look it up. I could eat some extra food and stuff. And I always look for some extra food people. And anyway, he ended up giving up the head cook job. He gave it to me because he knew I needed the money. He knew I'd work, and he didn't need none of that. It would give him free time too, you know what I mean? And so they asked me if I wanted, hell yeah, and they agreed to it. And it was right as I needed it to happen at the time too, so it was cool. And I always appreciate him for doing that. And we ended up getting like a couple of new guys. It was some people that left, a couple of guys came in. And they didn't know how to cook. They wanted to learn how to cook. And I stayed. I could have done other things and just made them cut potatoes and shit, but I'd cut potatoes and let them cook, you know what I mean? And there was Tyson, there was Heron, there was I think McLaughlin did something else. He was out there, his old truck. But they wasn't cook. They was my boys. They worked in the kitchen. Goblin was back there in the thing. What else was the damn cook? Oh, talk black to me. Cows talk black to me. Oh, Wallace, go crazy ass Wallace. And that's my dog, man. I love all you dudes, man. I don't even think Wallace was a cook. He might have been. He's a wild talk black to me. I love that dude, man. And come on, Cows, be real. Come on, talk black to me, nigga. Come on, talk black to me. And he had a couple sayings with him. He had some shit with him. He was so funny, man. But anyway, he said we worked together for a while. You know, I told him all these stories that I'm telling y'all, and we was down. You know, they seen God went through the 4-inch transfer pan on me. Wasn't a big deal. So Ramadan, once a month. For y'all ain't familiar, the Muslims, they fast. They're serious about it, folks. Pray 5 times a day anyway. And I've always been in the kitchen, so I've always been a part of Ramadan. And they don't eat pork. They got they religion follows a guideline, and so we had to cook special meals for them and stuff, and because they couldn't eat or drink anything all day, and like when the sun set, then they could eat, and they could eat all night. And you're really supposed to go. I think you're supposed to go about your daily routine too. So these people, some of them look like they were suffering, you know. And it was like there was a pork product that we had cooked that day, and I used to always cut off the fat and drop it in the fryer for myself, and it would be like a couple pounds of it too, and hook it up. That's what I ate after my meals. Every time we had that pork product, whatever which one. We had a bunch of stuff come in, and it was fried fish day, and I ain't 100% sure I filtered the grease. Normally, I don't even know if it really applied, but what it boiled down to is we cooked that fish, and somebody came back in the kitchen that wasn't even part of the kitchen, like, yo, didn't you cook that pork in that fryer over there? And I was like, yeah, but it was a what I call a baited question. And I was like, yeah, no, I filtered it though. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Cross-contamination, pork, people, Muslim don't eat pork. He's like, no, I think, yeah, man, I don't think you filtered it. Yeah, I think that pork. And so he's getting loud, and so like other Muslims start coming in. What's going on? What about pork? They keep coming in, and like, ain't a whole bunch of them, maybe 50. But there's like 10, there's at least 10 of them in there, and they not happy. And the only thing I'm thinking of, folks, I'm throwing the grease. You bet your ass that grease is gonna be. You come at me because they looking hostile. They looking hostile. And folks, listen, if you was there and you was a Muslim, I'm not 100% sure. I'd like to think so. I didn't do that shit intentionally, folks. I'm pretty sure you can understand. That was not part of the deal. I didn't do any. That wasn't disrespectful or anything. I mean, I really can't tell you. Just like Aaron and the rest of the guys coming over and be like, yo, dog, he filtered the grease, man. Y'all need to back up out of the kitchen. You don't even believe it belong in the kitchen anyway. And he had some pull, man, because most of these people from like the same area, like they were from Charlotte, or a lot of them were Fayetteville, Robinson County and shit. And a majority of them were from North Carolina. They wasn't from Africa or Brazil, or didn't speak 100 different languages. I can speak a little bit of like 3,000 different languages, it seems like, man. I was learning something new all the time. Where is that country at? You know, that's how many countries was over at Fort Dix. This is only a couple hundred people. Even the Muslims, it was huge. And but they was about to ride on me, and then next thing I know, I just had all these black dudes. And like, these dudes are in good shape. Tyson looked like Tyson. He was a bull man, had a big ass head and body to match, like a big ass teddy bear. You knew you didn't want to get him, man. And Heron, he had a 6-pack. He was a taller dude, you know what I mean? And Wallace was just crazy talking, and Godwin was a big guy. And it wasn't even about fighting. It wasn't about no disrespect. It wasn't about I tried to do something. This is what it was, man. The fish was gone. It was gone. The pork was gone. And the grease was cooling. But I was the bad guy. Only white guy. Godwin, but he was technically, he's an Indian. Only white guy. And I never forgot that, man. And that was like 2002, 2003. And I actually just got a hold of Heron, thanked him. I always wondered if they remember, because it's so long ago. That's like 17 years now. And I was scared of people. Like, I didn't, like, they made that fucking pork, me and pork and fish. Yo, this motherfucker did the damn, yo, what the fuck, yo? Man, look, man, I filtered this shit. I don't know. Like, I saw the filter pan. I don't know if I did or not, folks. I tell you, I totally meant to, but if you see those certificates, people, you know what I mean? There's always something going on, and I might not have. I like to think I did. That was the story, and I had a group of people behind me that'll always be appreciative, because you never know. You just never know, man. You never ever know. And I made it out of there all right. It wasn't even like, there might have been some whispers on the comment, like, yeah, the motherfuckers do that, but I never had a confrontation because of it. And I got mad respect for Muslim and the Muslim religion, because you pick up things, people. And there was some people that tried to get me to convert to every religion: Muslim, Buddha, Zen, the different kind of Christianity, Jehovah's Witness, Baptist, Catholic, Scientology, just all of them. There's just so much, you know. And for the most part, most of them teach about the same thing. And if you're not living about laughter, love, positivity, just being nice, kind to people, you know what I mean? You don't have to like everybody. I don't. You gotta kind of just stay away. I know it's hard sometimes and shit, and I can't do it either. You know what I mean? But you're just always gonna be hate. There just ain't really no reason. There's just, for what, people? What I really want, I want when you look at me, I want you to see you. I want you to, because you need to be comfortable with you. I'm really comfortable with me, people. But it was because of all these things that I've been through, you know, and like a majority of them really ain't my fault, or it was just something that was like a little, like this time it was like, that dude didn't even need to be in the kitchen, you know. How did he know I cooked the pork in there, man? And it wasn't like I was trying to sabotage him. We're all the same. All the same. You see me, see you. Treat me like you want to be treated. That's the way I'm going to treat you. You don't have to steal and be all mad and do bad things and stuff. Just, and you can still do you. You can still do you. That's what most people don't understand. You can still do you. Just don't be bad. Find a way to do the good and have fun without the bad. It's possible, believe me. And I got a lot more stories, and the stories are involved doing other things than drugs and stuff. I encourage you to smoke pot, man. Smoke it, for real, smoke it. And especially if you got some pain and stuff, man, because pain pills will clog you up and wear you down and shit. Pot don't do that so much. Plus, make you eat. Thanks again to those black guys, man. I really appreciate it. Aaron, Tyson, Wallace. If I missed you, I'm sorry, but I'm thanking you. And that's the story for today. And if you like it, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Got plenty more stories to come. Until then, people, y'all stay safe out there. Have a good day and peace.